Today we're having our third meeting. All we will be doing today is critiquing one of the ads we have chosen. So for today we'll be critiquing the Duracell ad. As a refresher, it's the teddy bear one that dad gives the daughter.
I still remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So who wants to start first?
So,
I think I'll start first.
Okay, so from what we viewed, actually, the first video, I think Duracell, it will show the girl receiving a teddy bear from her father. So, first of all, when I saw the video, I thought it was something about a war, or maybe it's for a Father's Day advertisement. But then, when I watched until the end, then only I realized it was about the battery. But it was not about the teddy bear or the love of a father to her daughter or about anything about war. So from what I viewed, I think the director, the person who actually shoot the video, actually had a very good creativity. Because usually if battery, he can just show a battery and maybe something like a torchlight and maybe tell, yeah, you can use this battery for a very long time in the torchlight. But then he made it up in a very different way from actually what, if I was the director, I would think of. So it was a bit different, but yet maybe the battery could have been shown a bit further ahead. Not very last, at the very end there. I think it should be a bit to the front there.
Yes.
So that is my view.
I want to add up from your view because I think that the director is very creative in making the ad video, and I think that the storyline that he or she has brought up in the video is very nice. It still shows the loving care from a father who is far away, who cannot see his daughter, and I voted for this video for that reason. Yes, and I'm missing my dad now. Aside from that, we, as what have Chris said, that we do not know about the video is about Duracell at the
in the beginning, we didn't know actually.
Yes, but I think that is a very, very great way to make a plot twist in that video because
People
in
will
the end,
remember.
people were very like, but they were very surprised and very like, oh, this is very interesting. Yes, they are interested with the video itself, and there is a question that pops up in my mind after I watched the video, which is does Duracell really good battery actually?
Wow! If like that, I think they should make phone batteries after this. We don't have to charge it.
We don't have to charge it at
At
all.
all.
Wow. So, Shira, what do you think about the video?
Oh, you ask your opinion. What I think about this video is this advertisement is actually same as you guys. We don't expect it to have a battery, and at first I also thought about the father's love and war as you think, and somehow people does not they didn't have that high creativity like that, right? Because as for my opinion, I don't think I will have that kind of vision to do my video for commercialize.
So you mean if you direct a video about Duracell, it will be straightforward battery and a torchlight?
Battery and torchlight. The video also shows something about the father and the daughter, and somehow it shows different meaning beside the battery, right? It shows something about. Why is so silent? say. It's something about. Okay, I think I pass it to Josh.
Okay, what I thought about the video is kind of surprising. At the end, it was revealed to be a battery, an advertisement for a battery. I think there was a very different approach to the normal advertisements, you know, like provide a different story, and then at the end just reveal what it's all about. One thing I don't understand is the part where the daughter sorts of stops talking to the father.
She
that's-
shouts.
Sorry?
Shouts.
Yeah, it's like I'm not sure how that is connected to the message intended in the video, as in very powerful battery, you know. But well, I think that's the only bad part of the video, I guess. But like what Cheryl was saying, you wouldn't have the idea to produce something like that. But I guess for the 2 advertisements we have to make in the future, we can do something about it. So yeah, I think anyone else with any ideas, any thoughts on the video?
From what Jason said, he said that what is the relation between that daughter sucks to his father. From my view, I think that it shows that the father hasn't come home for a very long time.
For a few years.
That his daughter sucks. That's from my view. And I think you guys don't realize one thing, that this advertisement is related to a charity event. Duracell made agreement with soldiers organization or something, that whoever with every purchase of that Duracell battery, it's a donation to the soldiers' family.
So it is linked to
It's linked to the war. Some adalah there's
small link there.
Not exactly to war, but as in gratitude and
Gratitude
appreciation
to
for
the
the soldiers' work
soldiers.
and what they've done. Yeah.
What you have to say?
and at the same time, they promote the Duracell battery.
Yeah, it's 2-in-1 shop.
Yeah.
I didn't notice about the donation thing. Yeah.
Yes. It's in the end of the advertisement.
Yes, we will watch until the end.
Yeah.
So maybe
Until the
maybe when we saw the
Duracell.
battery, that's it. Oh, it was all the battery actually.
Maybe that's also the bad thing about the video too, because we don't know the intention and they put it to the thing about
It sends our our attention off when we saw the battery.
Yeah.
At the end, it was about the battery, not anything else about that.
Then Ain or Hafiza,
Okay.
Reading, I mean. You got
Okay, yeah.
You go
Start
first.
Okay,
Go first.
this is the bad sides of the ads, in my opinion. Okay, first I realized that when their daughter is sad, and during the video call with her father, she ran back to the room, right? And then her mom told his husband that, oh baby, I'm sorry. She should go to her daughter actually, because it is her daughter who is sad, not her husband. No, it is something, in my opinion, as a woman, since it is our child, we should go over our child first, because they are under control, they are feeling like that. And then the second one is, the battery itself. First, the video shows that the kids play with the dolls and elves every night, sleep with the doll, and then after she feels so sad about her father about not coming home for a long time. The toys were abandoned, right? And then obviously the toy was not being used at that duration.
So I think the improvement of this video, I think it is better to do something like the kids play happily with the toy and until her father come back. It means like
There's no sad part.
she used the toy every time and the battery life still lasts long. I think that's better, right? And then I guess her mom acts so weird.
I
She
think
doesn't really.
It's the English upbringing.
I think that's the mother is not the main point in the video,
I
so
don't
they
agree.
doesn't really
No, the
use
way, the
character on the character.
way English people, the way
I
white
don't-
people actually teach their kids are different from the way we approach our kids. So maybe that's why we feel it's a bit contradicting to what we think we should have done.
Maybe she thinks her daughter need some time alone, or she should be independent by thinking the pros and cons of her father being a
Away.
soldier away from her. That's any add-on?
Yeah, first I would like to add on what you said before. You said that the mother just ignore her daughter when during the video call. So I think the mother should go and
Go help and
yes, go did something that can make her daughter calm or feel better. Because the lesson for the children start from earlier age, right?
childhood.
Start from during childhood. So what?
No.
Okay, and I think the directing technique is great because like you guys said before, they make the videos, we cannot guess what's going to happen and what's the videos about. And I think that the moral values is we need to appreciate the people around us, and we need to love our job. Like her father going to military work and left his wife and daughter behind. It's a give and take, I think.
So Dave, do you have anything to say?
Okay, just want to add some points on the comment on this video. I try to put myself into the father feelings when
Guys,
And the mothers.
Actually, you should say put yourself in the father's shoes instead.
okay. So the father may feel like being
Sarvi is
left
coming.
left by the daughter, and he may feel that her work as a soldier,
His work.
his work, sorry,
job as a
his job as a soldier is not cannot link her daughter feeling his daughter feeling and him. So for the when I'm watching the video, I focus at the starting until the end. So when at the first I have know that the video want to talk about the battery because the father put the battery into the teddy bear. So my view start from the video starting point until the end about the battery, and plus with the feelings of her father to her daughter. So it's quite complicated.
he's very detailed.
Yeah.
He is very detailed.
Me is very
Sarvin, hello.
Hi.
What do you think about the video?
Have you all reviewed?
Yeah.
The last one. Okay. So, to me, that video was like really creative. If you watch, when I was choosing the videos, right, I went through a lot of Thailand videos. This is like similar to Thailand videos because like Thailand commercials, right? They are funny, at the same time they have a lot of they have meaning. So this video, until the end we couldn't guess that it was actually
About the battery.
about the battery.
Except for Dane.
Even after suddenly it came out Duracell, and I was still thinking, where the hell was the battery? and then we recall that it was actually the bear that
Teddy bear,
the
yeah.
teddy bear that we gave to the
Doctor.
So I was kind of impressed lah. There's an impressed feeling when they can come up with this kind of video. And at the same time I was thinking later we have to do our own commercial video, right? I'm thinking if we can give the same impact, you know.
We should do some plot twist like that.
Something
Something
not
that can
direct.
impress people.
So this is like maybe one of our idea lah, not to from the beginning we don't directly say what we're going to do. So maybe at the end it will revolve and they will know, okay, what is the meaning behind the video. So I think it is very well done, narrated. There's no conversation, right? They didn't have any dialogue. Did they?
No,
There's a bit. There's a little bit.
Yes.
Only the
Video call.
video call, and then and then
teddy bear
the teddy bear
speech.
speech. So very little conversation, unlike the other commercial that we are going to also review, where there are conversation. This doesn't have very much conversation, but somehow they managed to convey a very meaningful message to us.
I want to say something. The director actually uses a technique which is catchphrase. I love you. I love you. What
I love you, baby girl.
I love you, baby girl. That's a catchphrase because she always plays the teddy bear, and that phrase always comes out in the video. It's like more than 5 times, and at the end of the video, he actually shows himself up in front of her baby girl and say, "I love you, baby girl." It's a nice way of conveying his love to his daughter. Yes, I really like that catchy phrase.
And
We might
the
want to
ending
use it.
is happy ending, right?
Yes.
And the daughter.
Everybody loves happy ending.
Yeah. Okay. Happiness go over the sadness, and then she hugged.
Yeah, but at that point I think most of us we expected the dad to like not come back, right?
Yeah.
We
But if
thought
the
like-
father's not coming back, he still can give like you know if let's say the father's died and will not coming back forever, but the daughter still have the memory of her father saying,
I love you, baby girl.
I love
But
you, baby girl.
if that happens, I don't think people will buy Duracell.
Because it's like over exaggerated, right? Like the battery lasts forever.
Because people will be extremely sad after watching the video.
For people like me, I will remember the last thing in the video. So the last
You mean
in
the
the
last part?
the last word in the video. The video shows Duracell bigger size. So for people like me, this is Duracell, and I will remember until the end.
There's no more energizing.
Yes.
So I think people will, if the father die, I'm saying if her father died, and the Duracell word comes up big at the end of the video, so people will remember the Duracell battery, and when they go to supermarket, they will say, Duracell, the set.
That's
Advertisement. You should buy this.
The man who dies, the doctor.
support the doctor.
Two different viewpoints. Like before signing off, I'd like to say something about what they are and Owen mentioned. What the mom said away going to the daughter after when the daughter runs away from the video call. And I think what Kai was also, Dane was also trying to say was that if you put yourself in the father's shoes, normally army people, they don't really have like they don't have a lot of time to speak with their family, and they are far away from home. So maybe that few minutes that he has, he talks to the family, and the daughter doesn't want to talk to him, so he might be feeling bad. So I think it was what the mother would have done would be that talk to him for a while more and then go back and check on the daughter. Not immediately leave the conversation and check on the daughter. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, to wrap up, can everyone just give a simple rating out of 10 of the video?
8.
9.
10. 6.
7.
8.
Yeah.
7.
8.
6.5.
Oh. It's for me 7.3.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a rating of 7. Alright. So I guess
Why there's no one give 10 over 10?
I'll give my reason. I'll give my reason.
reason.
Okay, I give a 6 because it was about the father and the daughter from what I viewed.
Yeah.
So when suddenly they showed me the battery, it really turned me off actually. It's like, what? It's about the battery. It's not about something, it's about like, okay, the battery really lasts long. Maybe they should, for me, maybe they should have done it in a
Proper way.
other way. So that's why I give a 6. But it's not a bad conversation, it's a very meaningful one. But for a battery, maybe something else.
Shavin, you have anything to say?
And we have a lot to say, right?
But it's very long. I think we're gonna end with that.
But it's 20
Alright.
to 30 minutes. Just make it short.
Do we still have time?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Okay, because like I like what she said, maybe I'm different from her because I like this kind of spoiler. You know, earlier when I said this Thailand
You can't
commercial,
hear
right? Because earlier I said I watched this Thailand commercials, right? Okay, I just tell you briefly what I saw. It was like damn funny. What happened was there's this few ghosts. Okay, these ghosts they'll talk to each other in Thailand lah. We cannot choose that because it's in Thailand. If not, I would have chosen it. Okay, the subtitle lah. So they'll say like let's race, and then they'll run. They'll run through all the walls and everything. They'll challenge each other lah. So run through walls because they're ghosts, right? So they can run through wall. Run. Ghosts. So they can run through wall and everything. Jump here, jump there. Suddenly one hits the wall flat, and then comes something paint. It makes your wall very strong. Even ghosts can't go through. It's so nice. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I guess, it's like two different.
I'm sorry, it's not the paint, it's the cement. You know, cement as advertisement. So
It's funny. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. It's funny.
I think what you can see here is you have like two different viewpoints on the ad. So,
Wait, it's not about fighting.
No,
It's
no,
his
no, no.
opinion.
yeah, two different opinions. Okay, so I think that's all for our first ad.
I
Next
want to
week,
talk more.
you have anything to say? Alright. So next week we'll continue with the second one. That's all. Right.
Okay. Don't forget to watch us on the same day and date and time.
Good night.
Bye.